The form going into a Rugby World Cup year is a critically important factor, and for today's matchup we have two teams on very opposite ends of the spectrum. Japan at home, and the hosts for today will be hoping they can keep their winning form intact, winning the opening game of the Pacific Nations Series. Before the Tongans, things couldn't have gone much worse for them against Fiji, and now they'll be hoping that they can bounce back in this series and get their team on track, ready for a big Rugby World Cup. What's going on, everyone, and welcome back along to your home of rugby and the Pacific Nations Series, which sees today Japan take on Tonga here in this fantastic stadium in Japan. The home team will be looking to go 2-0, whereas the visitors will be hoping they don't go 0-2. And the teams have both named a number of changes for this matchup. But when you look through the teams, there is plenty to be excited about. For the home team, their back row will be all important because they are without their inspirational captain Michael Leach, who is serving a suspension. So mix-up sees Ben Gunther come in and Cornelsen stay at 6, and Kazuki Himino take the captaincy armband and move to number 8. There's excitement on the wings of Samisi Masariwa on the left-hand side as we see a change in midfield as well, with Osada joining Riley in that 12 and 13 combination. Up against them, though, an interesting call at fly half, with William Havili taking the nod with captain Takalua at scrum half. Their back row looks very good. Lupiti Tamani at number 8, Sione Havili at 7, and Vaea Fafita at number 6. That will keep any team internationally on their toes, as well as a front row featuring Big Ben Tamiafuna on the tight head, Sikopi Moli at hooker, and Sigrid Fisihoi on the loose end side of that front row. Also look out for Charles Pietau, who's in at fullback, and the powerhouse of Solomon Carter on the right wing. Plenty to look out for here on both of these sides. Aki also, Peter Aki, a number of threats throughout this Tongan team, but are they good enough to take out Japan? We're about to find out. Along on the bench as well, experienced Solohoria, Miller, Jiwon, Ku as well, wearing those front row replacement positions. Moore, Tatafu, Nagari, Matsuda and Matsushima. It's a stacked bench for the Japanese side. The explosive Moala will be ring at 23, and of course the teams from last week will pretty much moving to the bench as well, with Malsia in 22 and Playa in 21. The big boys though, Nagumo, Vatuaka, Lolahia, Halofunua and Funaki will be looking to make their impact this week off the bench, not quite in the starting lineup. The sharp eye of you may have already noticed that we have two teams playing in red and white today, so it'll be Japan who's wearing the blue strip for this matchup. The alternate kit, whereas Tonga sticking with the red and white. So keep up if you can, as the Tongans are the ones that get the game underway. Japan with the first use of football, and they're breaking away straight away, finding the ball back to Lee, who had a very good match last weekend, looking to continue that good form. Gets his Japanese side up over halfway as they continue their attack onto that right wing. And there's danger out there. Nakai Bulla looking to get involved nice and early. Sakate getting it back on his right hand side, but it's Yamanaka who's up for fullback and wiped down from a Charles Pietau swinging arm. And calmed down from Willie Havili. But an early chance for points here if they want it. Yes, they do. Straight to the boots of Singson Lee. Going to look to open up the account with an early 3 for the fly half. Here he comes. Way out on this right-hand side. He's blown it continually right. And the kick will be unsuccessful from Lee. And the score remains at 0-0. Back to Havili. A big battle there between the two teams as well. I think we're going to see whichever can get their game on will be certainly in control as this match wears on through. Now here's Nakabulla who runs it back. Lee once more with another carry. Just about to the Tongan 22. Here's Saito. Drops it off short. Naganaki. Nice little ball around the corner as well. Back up for fullback Yamanaka doing the damage again. Masariwa. Here we go. The twinkle toes of Masariwa. Gets the opening try. That is a classic Samisi Masariwa try. Just does what he does so well. So hard to tackle, so hard to keep up with. Good little interplay. Love seeing Yamanaka up on the line a number of times already. Then look at him. The step, the dummy, the shift. The show and tell like it's back to school. And the finish in the corner, Masarila. What a player. So experienced, but still so talented. And the early try goes the way of Japan. Here is Lee. That's a much better kick from Lee. Learning from the mistake on the right, he fixes it up on the left, and it's Japan 7, Tonga 0. Back to Havili to get the game underway again. Another short little kick, just not getting too far, only as far as Himino. And Japan will gleefully take this one in again. Here's Sakate, the hooker, taking it up from scrum half. Now back up again, Yamanaka, third time in just 13 minutes for the fullback. They go through the big boys. Helu gets a nice little ball off to Lee, who launches it forward, looking to direct play into the 22 of Tonga. Good chase, but they elude the chasers with some good passing to the Tonga. Zaki losing the ball in the pass and knocked on from Moli. Now there's a chance for Japan. Once more they come out this left-hand side as Lee turns it back. And they look to go back through the middle. Kazuki Yamino with another big carry back into the Tongan 22. Saito goes to the right. Gunter, nice little ball, cutting out a couple, finding Riley. Now here's the ball to Nakamura. Can't get away. Good defense, Pietau. And he carries him over the sideline. Well, he's a dangerous threat as Nakamura, but he just this time couldn't find that power game. And Moli and Tonga have a chance to try and escape their 22. They won't do it. Stolen in the middle. Fakatava, he has been a massive threat at a set piece. Saito, the way to Anaki. Great ball there from the loose head prop. And it's unmarked out wide. Masarila gets two. And the Tongan defence was blind to the elusive finisher on the left side. Well, to be fair, it was their throw. They were set up to get themselves out of trouble. But Fakatava said no chance of that. This ball from Ianaki was brilliant. Shifted on perfectly as well to Masarila. No one saw him. He was hiding in the corner. And he's got try number 2, not only for himself, but for Japan. And the lead up to 12 points to nil. Here is Lee once more. Another good kick from Lee. Well, he missed the penalty earlier, but he's sorted his stuff out since then. Got the boot sorted. Changed at the break. Obviously, somewhere he's done something that sorted his kicking out. So the first one was a bit of a horror. The next two have been sharp as a needle. 23 gone. It is 14-0. Japan leading Tonga convincingly and comprehensively at the moment as Lee takes a kick in and running it beautifully. His Gunter getting away to the elusive Nakamura once more. But again, he can't find his way from the touchline. Some good defence from Tonga in the back. Pietau's been kept very busy. He's, despite conceding 2 tries, he's shut down a number of chances from the Japanese attack. Tongan line out works this time. And they run it out. Tamani slipping it back inside. And a good carry there from Tamiafuna. Pick and go from Tamani. Getting it off. Turnover, Ianaki. Always brilliant. He is simply outstanding, the veteran prop. Riley couldn't get his pass away. There's 2 unmarked Japanese attackers on the left side. It's shut down now as they now go to the right. Oh, he's done it again. Ianaki is brilliant. Pass inside from Sakate. They're doing everything all perfectly at the moment, Japan. Riley takes it down to the turnover and the tackle. Now a chance for Tonga. Advantage. Oh no, they've blown it. Knocked on. Peter Aki having a shocker at the moment at inside centre.
Release.
As Japan turn the tables and they float it out. Not really interested there. Lee gets it back and now another knock on. Like a bullet. With a mistake, he's had a bit of a turning into a horror night out there on the right wing.
Sit.
Can't get past Pietau and now an error, knocking the ball on. They'll be hoping he can clean that up. Saito finds to Yamanaka, who's up with the line yet again. It's so good to see him. Slow ball. Saito. He knows left side is where they're dangerous. And Tonga know when he takes long like that, they can turn him over. The little man smashing the tackle. And now Tonga will look to attack again. Cutter back inside. Has Fisihoi, the big loose head prop. Up to 10-metre line. Japan half. Running it from deep there was Aki. Great little offload, finding Tamani. And a penny Tamani. Support is there perfectly. And a try is scored. Tonga back in the game. Right on the stroke half time. 5 for Vita. He'll get the credit. The 6 and 7 combination, the back row. Lepeni Tamani. This was perfect. There's Tamani going straight through. Short ball carry. Oh, 5 for Vita. It's what he does. It really is his style of play when you get broken up opportunities like that. Your back row and support is exactly what you want to see. Here's a chance to make it 7 though, and half at deficit. Oh, Havili's hit the upright. From a handy spot like that, that's a shocking miss. 14-5, the score remains. Half-time and rung as well. So we will go to the break with the Japanese side in control with a 9-point lead over Tonga. Well, the stats do tell a big tale here. Possession specifically 84% to just 16. Obviously that equals 100, and when Tonga is struggling this much, it's not going to be a good half of rugby for them. Made a couple of errors and they made a lot of tackles as well. They've got a lot of work to do as this one wears on, but it's Japan with only a slender lead. I think that'll disappoint them at the halftime break. For a team dominating the fixture quite that heavily, to only lead by 9, it's not that good for them as they've given the ball to Tonga off the kickoff, and they look to attack. Look at this, Pietau's up on the line, he's dropped off perfectly to Sione Havili. Now they've got to do something. Takalua keeps the big boys involved, cut out passing, getting it outlined to Solomon Kata. He's got plenty of rear jumpers, finds a perfect pass to Tamani, and it breaks down right on the 22. Takalua, short, nice little ball there. Tamuipiel drops it off, and into contact goes for Vita. Takalua again, switches it back to Tamuipiel. Second carry in 2 phases. That is a brilliant carry there from the outside centre. Takalua once more, quick ball, recycling fast. But he goes backwards by a couple. Here's for Vita. Oh, that's high. Big high shot coming in from Masarewa. And that will cost the Japanese team. As now Tonga have got a decision to make. They are going for sticks. Well, this is really interesting. Trailing by 9, they get that down to 6, but the form of that opening kick from Havili was less than desirable. And the second shot at goal was, let's be honest, even worse. As now Riley will run it out for Japan, taking it right on the try line. Here's Lee, great little offload as well, finding it to Gunter. Now there's room on the left hand side, they want to use it as well. Asada, he's got support from Riley, who's doubling round in an injury. Going down with the ball, Asada clutching at what looks like the ankle. Or, no, it seems like the thigh now, but we've got Matsushima coming on. And that is a adequate replacement. In 23.
Crouch. Bind.
But Japan really were getting the
Set.
legs nicely rolling here. They're passing well, switching and finding the space. Left side, right side. That is a solid scrum as ever as well. Saito gets it out to the new man, Matsushima. Offloading Gunter back towards contact. Cornelison takes it to ground. Long way to go here. This game is fairly evenly matched up. A 9-point lead, but both of these sides could spark to make something happen as Hamino offloads beautifully to Fakatava. Saito holds it up again. Nice little ball. Here's Matsushima. Now he's got Masarewa with him. He holds it up and Masarewa went away. That was a poor support line there from Masarewa. Benaki, nice ball out. Yamanaka's up on the line once more. Lee cuts it back to the left-hand side. Himino goes to ground. Blue jumpers struggling to keep up. Tonga turnover. That is a big play for the Tongans. Oh, they've knocked it on. They can't buy continuity at the moment. Mistake coming in from Samuel Moley. Just get the hard work done. And it's time to express yourself, Tonga. And they just can't hold on to the pill.
Crouch. Bind.
14-5, it's a close game.
Set.
Both of these teams are threatening massively to break out and change it. What a scrum from the big boys of Tonga! Now they've got work to do. Tamoe Piao beating them for fun. Supports there. Molly hangs on to this one. What an offload from Molly! And it'll be the danger man yet again. Fire for feet is so close to the line. He already had one try. Takalua dropping it short. Molly round the corner. That's a good play to Sione Havili. Few metres short now. Tamoe Piao, he's been brilliant. There's the pass. Here's the try. Do we give it to Fafita, I think, again? 5 Fafita is the scorer. He's too hard to stop. And Tonga are back. This close to the line, they finally got a few faces rolling together. And boy, oh boy, they were hard to stop. Tamoe Piao has been quite outstanding. Running out of a superlative for him, he's been brilliant. Beating defenders, distributing well. Now he's got that try assist that puts them right within a chance with 15 to play. Havili needs this kick. Havili has hit the upright again. Oh, it's disaster for Tonga. It could be and should be 14 all. His kicks were close enough. The penalty I can understand, it was a long way out, but boy, those conversions, they weren't that difficult. And his average kicking has resulted in Japan keeping the lead as they have done for this whole match. Oh, Tamoe Piao's wrapped up with a smashing hit from Lee. No arms, all shoulder. And now Tonga, they can really look to enforce this game. Kick to touch. That is decent enough from Havili. Just over halfway. We could have a grandstand finish on our hands here. Tonga with a chance. Can Japan hang on? 10 minutes to play. Hold on to your hats. Molly to throw. Hits his man in the back. It's via Fafita. Who else? Sione Havili right there with him. Everyone's jumping in. Look at this. Piatau's in the back of the ball. Takalua, here's Tamoe Piao. This looks promising at the moment for the Tongans. Left side, it's Taumo Folau taken down very swiftly there from Makabula. Now they look to the forwards. Driving into contact. Slow ball contested by Japan. Takalua with another carry. Goes deep this time. Aki looks to slice his way through. Can't do it. Now the big boys get involved again. They got on the right hand side. Solomon Ikata. Not his first break tonight. He's got Piatau with him. Great defense. Oh, Yamanaka. The fullbacks have been called into action numerous times tonight. But how about the ball inside to Charles Piatau? Just missed from Solomon Ikata. Japan loses the line out now. Tonga with a massive opportunity. They go to the left side. Taumo Folau. Right on the 22, Takalua, oh, he's absolutely smashed. Lee has been on a defensive rampage. As the ball squirts out, it's towed ahead. Interesting call there from Japan. Yamanaka gets it back. Bit of a hospital pass there. There goes full time. Japan, can they hang on? I think they will. Lee looks for touch. It'll fly. It flies into the crowd. And Japan hang on by a smallest of margin. The conversions from Lee proving to be the winner on this massive occasion tonight. Tonga so valiant to the end, but the goal kicking ultimately let them down. Chances go begging. Tonga go without the win. 14-10, the full-time score. 2 brilliant tries to Via Fafita, unconverted from William Havili. On the other side, Sumisi Masarewa was outstanding. And the conversions from Lee were exactly what Japan needed to hold on to that victory, 14 points to 10. Well, remember at halftime, Tonga had about 16 or 18% of possession. They turned that around massively. 2 second half tries. Well, 2 tries on each side of halftime it was. That got them right in the game. They just could not finish the deal with a third. What an exciting matchup though. Japan just managing to hold on right to the end. A very exciting game between these two sides, and you can't wait to see them both in action at the Rugby World Cup. Japan continue on their good form. They've got 2 on the trot now. And as for Tonga, work to be done. 2 losses from these opening 2 games of the Pacific Nations Series. I'll be back with plenty more rugby action from this competition, as well as all other build-up games for the Rugby World Cup. Until next time though, thank you all for tuning and watching. Hope you're enjoying all the rugby, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care.